Hey Aaron, today in this video you're going to find out why I spent $453 on a brand new Xbox Series S. So a while ago, someone suggested that I should get the new Xbox console, and in that time frame, I was researching like the Xbox Series S. Now, mind you, I heard that it's supposed to be really, really good at that time, and I still stand by the fact that it's a really good console. But a lot of people, like probably some of you, are gonna wonder why, as a teenager, did I spend $400, $450 on a gaming console? So basically, I have a job in real life. It helps me pay. I make at least somewhere between $1,000 to $1,500 a year, but that's only because I work once a week for a few hours. So so since then, on September the 22nd, well, for my parents, I'm gonna bring the thing up on my messenger. Um, no, uh, so if it will focus, you can see a finger there, and it says resale order deposit Xbox One Series S digital HW console $100. Because they transferred $100 out of my account. Don't worry, I was completely aware of this. So that paid for the first $100 and basically secured me a console. And this was on, is there a date on it? Yes, September 22nd when pre-orders went live that day. So I had the thing in a pre-order for at least a few months. And then I was saving up and I was paying off as much of it as I possibly could. And then comes the fateful day of October 18th when I paid the final $118 I needed to for the console. So everything was paid off, and I was like, all right, well that's good. Pre-order is now secured for me, and I can actually go to EB Games where I got it, the deposit from, on release day. So a few months go by. It's now November 10th. I get in the car. I go all the way over to EB Games. I wait in the car while they go and get my console. I'm thinking to myself, all right, in order to get myself into the YouTube algorithm, I gotta make as much videos as I possibly can about the new console. So right off the bat, I think so. I'm gonna look up the channel on my YouTube account. So yeah, I actually just released a brand new Grand Theft Auto 5 video. I don't know if you can see that. So yeah, so from like 900 views, 900 views. Oh, so November the 8th was my final Xbox Minecraft video for the meantime, until the new update comes out. And then I released my first Xbox One video I made, which is Harley Quinn is pregnant. That got 116 views, 2 likes, 1 dislike, and so I could already tell the people from the get-go that it was. I knew that this was gonna be pretty good. So I made a video called "How much money have I spent on my Xbox Series S?" I think about a day later. And then a few hours after that, I made a video called "How fast does GTA V take to load?" And I don't know if you can see this, but it got about 900 views. But that's because I set up as a YouTube ad campaign. And then I made a video another day later called Harley Quinn is not pregnant, which saw 40 views. and then made Grand Theft Auto 5 Next Gen Reaction because obviously, they announced it months ago, and I just decided not to do it for the meantime until I got the new console. And then Scarecrow, and I released another day later that says Scarecrows in Arkham City because I replayed Batman Arkham City, and then I just did the Scarecrow thing. And that got one view, and then my thoughts on the Xbox Series S controller, which got one view, and I uploaded that yesterday. And then I released another video that said Gotham Knight pre-orders now live, which I also did yesterday. That got 185 views. How fast will GTA 4 load on Xbox Series S? That got 77 views. My thoughts on the brand new Xbox Series S. That got 3 views. The possible new video or ad in December about Kakity merch. I am planning to do that. I'm not sure. This is not a confirmation thing. I just want to make sure I'm financially supported at the time, because I want to release it in December. Later on in like a few weeks' time, I made a video which the thumbnail has my foot in it. Called GTA V loading video analytics. It got 2 views, and about a half hour ago I released Grand Theft Auto 5 Xbox Series gameplay. So because I got the new Xbox Series S, I decided to do a video, and you can already see that I'm trying my best to get myself into the YouTube algorithm. So that's the main part. So have we made a profit off the console? Which is probably what you're all wondering now by this point. No, we are nope. But I can tell you that we are $348.77 away from making a profit. And I strongly believe that within the next 12 months, as long as I can keep as much Xbox Series videos as possible going, I am going to be able to make this as a profit, and also make the profit off my real life job as well. So every few months we're going to be doing a check up back end. So like I'm just saying maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 months, maybe 1 to 6 months. It really depends. If I made a profit, I want to give it some time so I can actually make it. So, but why did I buy the console at the age of a teenager? I love gaming, and I'm sure all you do too, but that's not why we're here. So, this is for some of the more critical comments in this comment section of my videos. I am not a complete idiot. I believe that I did think all this through before saying yes to the idea, and it made perfect financial sense. So I believe that within 12 months of the release date, I was going to be able to make that back, and I'm already, like, what? It was, what, $453? I'm now down to $348. I strongly believe that we can make a profit off this purchase eventually. Maybe not in 12 months, but a little earlier. And if I keep producing videos like this about the Series S, it gets me right into the YouTube algorithm, which then hopes to get the channel up to 1,000 subscribers, which is what I'm personally hoping for. I would dearly love to have 1,000 subscribers, so then I can actually get monetized. And I'm not in it for the money. I just want to be able to do this as my full-time job when I get older, because I'm not qualified for a 9 to 5 office job. I'm just not. But have I made a profit off my YouTube project? Yes, I have. We are now in profit by at least $20, which is good because as soon as I went through with the purchase, I knew that one was an audio banner. That should be like video releasing later this week. I'm gonna hope so anyway. But someone that says, why couldn't I have just invested this money or put it on a deposit in my first house in the future? I'm not sure what kind of house deposits only have like $100 to deposit from, and I'm not sure about a $400 to $500 house deposit when houses are worth like $500, well, 500 grand. So basically, there's a little something called a job. So yes, I believe I did think all this through. It makes financial sense to buy the console as it is right now. I bought it outright, paid for it as much as I possibly can, and then I paid it off, and now I'm ready to game with it. Hopefully, I can be able to do an Xbox Series X/S optimized game later this week or next week. I'm trying my best to get a game. I think what I'll do is I'll just buy I think what I'll do is I'll just buy the brand new what's it called Break Memory game, and I'll do that for a few videos. See how it goes. But in investing in myself, and well, and it doesn't take someone says anything about investing. I am a teenager. I cannot legally own an investing account. I don't think just yet. So, hence, and yes, I've got a checking account and a savings account, and the checking account is meant for stuff like the Series S, which I paid for. The savings account is meant for just me to just support myself financially all on my own. The checking account I really don't use all that much for me. Most of the stuff I buy with the account are meant for the YouTube channel. The only thing I ever really buy for myself is like a coffee. Well, the games and stuff like that, games, console stuff like that out of the account, that's all considered into the YouTube profit. Like the Series S purchase, that's essentially mine to my own personal console, but I'm using it for YouTube. And about my Xbox One S, because we all know that's what I started the channel with, what I had when I had barely anything. I had nothing at the time. I had no videos, no nothing. That was September 2019. And I'm like, you know what? I can try and do. So I tried to record a Minecraft Xbox series, and it failed. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just try and get in a few months. A few months go by. It's now January 2020. It's the 3rd of January. I'm like, all right, I'll try a new world. So I try a new world. I do stuff like that for Minecraft. Golden Ninja 50. Sweet out RT at Link on 1000 Robux giveaway. You know what? Go subscribe to him. He's a nice guy. And I strongly believe that we will make a profit off this purchase eventually. At some point in 2021, I will make the profit off there. I have a firm belief that I can do that, and I strongly believe that we can too. So, hopefully, later this week or next week, I can try and get the new, what is it, Bright Memory game. I've heard it's really good, so I'll try and see if I can download it. But please leave a like, subscribe, and goodbye.